Hey everyone, I'm going to give you guys a really simple way to memorize all the blood type compatibilities. It's kind of goofy, but it helped me. I'm hoping it'll help you too. Okay, so let me give you guys an orientation to my chart. This is all the blood type compatibilities, and the title of it is Blood Type Compatibility Pep Rally. All right, so this is the blood types, the positives. This is the negative blood types. This is who they can give to. Okay, and this is who they can receive from. All right. I want you guys to picture a pep rally, all right? You got in high school, we used to sit next to our classmates and the people who we really liked, right? So, and we would do these chants with the different classes, like the freshmen would do their chants, the seniors would do their chant, all right? So just picture that. So let's start with the positives. Picture this as the positive kids, all right? From each class, all right? So the positive kids only want to sit. This is who they're going to be sitting next to, and this is their chant, all right? So the positive kids only want to sit next to other positive kids as long as it's in the same class, and the AB positive will always be the cool kids. Everybody wants to sit next to the cool kids, all right? So the A positives only want to sit next to the positive people from their class, as well as the positive cool kids. The B positive wants to sit next to the B positive from their class, as well as the positive cool kids, right? O positive, they don't care who they sit next to as long as it's other positive people, right? So they can sit next to A, B, O, and the positive cool kids as well, all right? And lastly, the AB positive kids, these are the cool kids, right? They only want to sit next to each other, okay? So their chant for each of these classes, the A positive kids are going to say A, O, O, all right? If that makes any sense. So it's going to be A positive, A negative, O positive, O negative. That's going to be their chant, all right? The B positive kids are going to be like B, B, O, O, all right? That's their class chant, all right? The O positive kids, their chant is going to be O, O, all right? And lastly, the cool positive kids, their chant is going to be everyone, because they're altruistic, and this is the universal acceptor. All right? That makes sense. All right, let's start with the negative kids. Now, the negative kids, they're different than the positive kids. They don't care who they sit next to. They can be either positive or negative. It doesn't matter as long as it's within the same class. And if you can see the correlation, this is just doubled, basically, of what the positive kids sat next to. So the A negative kids, they can sit next to A positive, A negative, and the positive cool kids, as well as the negative cool kids, okay? The B negative kids can sit next to people from their class, positive or negative, as well as the positive cool kids or the negative cool kids, all right? O negative, they don't care who they sit next to, so they'll sit next to everyone, and this is the universal donor, okay? And lastly, the negative cool kids only want to sit next to cool kids, but they can sit next to the positive cool kids or the negative cool kids, okay? Now, their chant is going to be kind of like the positive kids chant, but they're just not going to be as enthusiastic because they're not as positive, right? So they're not going to be as enthusiastic as the positive kids were. So their chant is going to be A-O, and these are all going to be all negative, right? So the positive kids only want to sit next to the positive kids. The negative kids will only have a negative chant, okay? So their chant is going to be A-O. A negative is going to be A-O. B negative is going to be B-O. O negative is just going to be O. And lastly, this is a bit of a stretch, but the negative cool kids are going to be like A-B, A-B, O. And it's all going to be negatives, all right? So that's pretty much it. Just in summary, all the positive kids only want to sit next to positive kids within their same class. The cool kids want to sit next to the cool kids. This is going to be their chant, okay? And it's going to be more enthusiastic than this chant, all right? The negative kids, they don't care who they sit next to as long as it's within the same class, okay? Universal donor, universal acceptor, okay? Remember, their chant is going to be all negatives as well. I hope this helps. It helped me. I hope it helps you too. Thanks, everyone. Peace.